And welcome back, folks, to more the Ur-Quan Masters, or Star Control 2, whatever you want to call it. Last time we played, well, we got a lot of information. We also maxed out our land raider. We've got the warp pod now. Don't know what that does. We also found the caster, which we haven't used yet. Maybe we'll figure that out later. We also found out where the Cilandro are. We found out where the Utwigs are. The Unga, sorry. And let's check out the map. Cilandro were here. They did tell us that there's a rainbow world orbiting a blue star. I don't know of a blue star. Perhaps here? Or perhaps here. We can check here, and then we'll check here and here. And hopefully we can find a rainbow world. Rainbow worlds are very important. Give us 500 credits. And with credits, we can buy information, like all the information we found. There's also a portal that we can go to. I don't know if we'll do that. We also, I think we figured out where the snake was for the Lynch Nas Plo. And if we can find that, we can find the Shofixti Maidens. But, before we do any of that, let's try and find that rainbow world. It said orbiting a blue star. It doesn't look very rainbow. It's not rainbow. Though it has a crap ton of minerals. How much space do we have? 400? Yeah, we can go. Won't have a dip, I guess. Class 5 weather, but we do have shields, so we should be okay. Say that, but we're getting pretty toasty here. Okay, that should be enough. We're not really here for this, anyways. We're really for, that rainbow world. Rainbow world. A lot of stuff, sure, but it's not really what we're looking for, so we're just gonna leave. And we'll try those 2 blue planets. if we can get oh my god. Oh, I actually misclicked there. Oh, we can talk to them. Transmit destruct sequences.
Engaging self-destruction circuitry.
Oh, there we go. Hey! And we even get the debris. That's crazy. Well, got a lot of planets to check. Oh, hello. That'll be easy enough.
We come in peace.
Yeah, I know.
Engaging self-destruction circuitry.
Free money, baby. Are you Rainbow World? You are not Rainbow World. They do have bioscience. We'll do one run. But... oh shoot, I pressed the wrong button. Hey there, Quint. How you doing? We'll try to get these as quickly as possible. We don't really need to be here. It's just that if we can get the credits from these guys, I think we'll be in a good position. There is a plan, yes. Right now we're looking for the Rainbow Planet. Alright, that should be enough. Yes. We also want to find the Shofixti Maidens. Our only problem is we're gonna need... we might need some fuel. But if we can find the Rainbow World... I know it's not a Rainbow World, so I'm not gonna... Probably not a Rainbow World. We'll check, though. I should scan, though, because if there's an energy signature... yeah. If there's an energy signature, then that's something we want to check out. Could be a... no. I hope it's here. Well, there is the other Pegasi area. We'll see how it goes. Oh. A lot of bio signs, but we're not gonna go check it out. No, the Shofixti Maidens are on a planet right now. The thing is, the planet won't release them until they get something from another planet. That's the issue. Oh my. Yeah, nothing here. Where is that blasted planet? Well, not the pink planet. Radioactive world. Oh my god. I can barely see the planet. We'll go check out this one, and if not, we'll go in the other area. No. We consider that you not watching is good luck. Maybe, I don't know. I am extremely tense. I'm unusually tense. Feels like I've drunken 20 coffees right now. Oh. Well, you found it. All right. All right, we found what we were looking for. Excellent. Now, the plan was to go here. The yellow star. $55 fuel. That's a lot of fuel. If we can find another merchant, then we can buy fuel from them. Oh, what was the name of the planet we, we were just into. I'll write it down. That was Beta Pegasus. Yeah, that's what we were told. That the merchants hang out in the big places, but oh, there's a big place here. You know what? Let's go say hello. Oh, intercepted. Who this?
So, what's this? An unknown alien species. How wonderful. Someone new to fight. We, the Tradash of Culture 19, famous for
Tradash?
combat grounds,
We need something. We need the Aqua Helix.
fight. Either you win and prove your superiority, or you lose and are vanquished. If the vanquished is lucky, it may survive to learn an important lesson from its defeat. This is the way of the Tradash. We fight and learn and improve. All other cultural schemes are inferior. This is a proven fact. What have you to say before we begin combat?
What can you tell us about your species?
Bah, talk is for sissies. Weaklings like those of Corridor 14. For 10,000 years, we Tradash have fought and died, learned and improved. Then, along came Culture 14, which claimed that all this perfect method was wrong. That each time we violently transformed to a new culture, we inevitably blasted ourselves back at least 500 years in development. Some people just cannot accept the cost of progress. Indeed, the foolishness of Culture 14's peaceful whining was revealed when they were conquered by Culture 15 after only a 10-year reign. And did the change to Culture 15 set us back 500 years? No, 2, maybe 300 years tops. The short span of Culture
Is he smoking a stogie?
is objective
Yes.
proof.
Stogie?
The way of life, peace, is a failure.
So violent, Rhino dudes. What more can you tell us about your Culture 19?
More talk? It amazes me that you ever got out of the orbit of your home planet. Yak, yak, yak. Yammer, yammer, yammer.
Don't play
Very well.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon then.
Moment. Our Culture 19 is the most formidable ever to appear in Tradash space. Admittedly, we said something similar about Culture 18, but it is true. With our rather swift defeat by the Ur-Quan and subsequent enslavement, we realized that it was time for a change. A new culture had to be established. So of course, we began a thermonuclear exchange to decide who would lead this new culture. We were all quite disappointed when the Ur-Quan in orbit above our homeworld launched waves of fighters who intercepted all our missiles. The Ur-Quan explained that slaves were not permitted to engage in such destructive conflicts. So my people, being superior, introduced a super lethal poison into our opponent's water and air, thus ending the conflict. The Ur-Quan were not particularly happy about this resolution and killed all our leaders, which, under other circumstances, would have started a larger inter-Tradash war. But the Ur-Quan appointed new leaders, apparently chosen at random, and explained that further disobedience would result in the destruction of our species. Frustrating, huh?
You mentioned the Ur-Quan. What's your relationship with them?
A foolish question. We are their slaves, dolt. What else would we be? When the Ur-Quan first appeared in our space, over 50 years ago, coming from the direction of the Ophiuchi stars, we attacked them with gusto, zipping in to fire our Mark 6 blasters, and then theoretically zipping back out to prepare for another attack run. Unfortunately, before we could zip out, our ships were either blasted to smithereens by the Ur-Quan's fusion bolts, or were picked apart by the swarms of Ur-Quan fighter vessels. You may wonder why we didn't use our afterburners to escape. The answer is simple. 50 years ago, our ships had not yet been modified for this enhancement. It was not until 2143 that maintenance engineer Rion invented the afterburner effect. When he accidentally stuck his cigar in the aft fuel valve of the ship he was working on, waboom! The ship took off like a barn out of hell, and Rion was fried to a crisp. Yes, we remember Rion with much fondness. Of course, we have refined the device, and now that our entire fleet has been fitted with the Rion afterburners, perhaps now the Ur-Quan will let us fight at their side as true battle thralls.
Why didn't you fight against the Alliance? And where are the Ur-Quan?
We wanted to. Oh, how we wanted to. After all, we were the first battle thralls the Ur-Quan enslaved in this part of space. We thought we had priority, but the Ur-Quan thought we were too weak to hold our own in the upcoming battles, so they left us here to guard the flank. If only we had been stronger and less troublesome. Another reason the Ur-Quan wouldn't take us with them was because we kept picking fights with the new battle slaves, like the Ungablabis or those religious idiots, the Ilrath. Where did they go, you ask? This is a secret, of course. We can't tell you. If we told you that they were fighting a secret war against a mysterious invader, you might find some way to use that information against our masters. So forget it. No secrets.
Hey, I've got an idea. Why don't you go impress your Ur-Quan Masters and show off your afterburner modification by attacking the Ur-Quan enemy?
What foolish stupidity! Why, that's as dumb an idea as... What did you say? Attack the Ur-Quan's enemy? Help them win their war? Why, that's an excellent idea. I'm glad I thought of it. We shall marshal our forces and leave at once. Stupid, human, pitiful, weakling dog. You have been helpful. So as a reward, you may leave alive. And when we return from our glorious campaign, we may even honor you with a retelling of the many great battles we shall certainly win. Until then, get lost!
We don't know where the Thradash are, though. What I do know is that we kind of tricked them, which is very funny.
Welcome back, Captain. You are our favorite customer. Now, what can we do for you today?
Hey there, Ninja. I'd like to sell.
Would you like to sell, Captain?
Ada?
The 186 units of biological data we downloaded from your ship earn you 372 credits. What would you like to sell, Captain?
Well, wouldn't you like to know that I've found a rainbow world?
Your ship's log indicates that you discovered the whereabouts of one of the rainbow worlds, which so fascinate us. In exchange, we will give you 500 credits. What trade items would you like to buy today?
Well, first off, we need to buy some fuel.
How much fuel do you wish to purchase?
Fill her up.
Fuel transferred to your vessel.
I'm here to buy information.
Wonderful. Captain,
Useful data on alien races.
the creatures presently fighting the Ur-Quan are called the Korra. They are an Ur-Quan subspecies who split off from the main species many thousands of years ago. Their present fight is a ritual reenacting of a major difference of opinion between two rival Ur-Quan leaders after the Ur-Quan overwhelmed their slave masters, the Dinyare. The Korra are immune to reason, having long ago lost the ability to see their situation objectively. They live in a self-maintained paradox. To ensure their safety and security, the Korra fight an endless battle against all other sentient species.
Oh, well, that's not good.
I must warn you about some very bad people. Is this worth so many credits? You ask yourself. I assure you it is. The creatures are called the Druge, and they are a callous and evil race. They care for nothing but profit and personal gain through unfair mercantile exchanges. Why are you looking at me like that, Captain? It is not appropriate. As I was saying, these wicked creatures will try to sell you commodities at unreasonably low prices. They almost give away fuel. Do not fall for their tricks. There are hidden costs, secret tariffs, so that you may avoid them. I will tell you that their main trade world is Zeta Persei 1. Why are you smiling, Captain? The Berbixies race evolved on the planet Arcturus 1. They lived there in a relatively benevolent manner until the Korra came and destroyed them during the course of 2 or 3 unfortunate days. The Druge were largely responsible for the Korra finding the Berbixies. You see, the Berbixies were in long-distance, hyperwave contact with a race known simply as the Keg. For decades, the Keg and the Berbixies
GG's?
much valuable information until the gang came under attack by an invading race who you may know as the Korra. The gang warned the Berbixies that the Korra located races by their hyperwave transmissions and that they had already discovered the radiations from the Druge. When the Berbixies were kind enough to warn the Druge that a hostile alien race was homing in on their hyperwave radiations, the Druge shut down all their transmitters and erected a powerful hyperwave beacon on the surface of the Berbixies moon. The Korra changed course, attacked the poor Berbixies, and sadly destroyed them all.
I want to know where they were.
The Berbixies
Arcturus 1. Haven't we been there?
the planet Arcturus 1. They lived there in a relatively benevolent manner until the Tradash are an arrogant, stubborn, and thick-skinned species who reside in the Draconis and Apodus star systems. They have little or no respect for anything but force, which they admire greatly. To make the Fradash your friends, you should consider the Fradash are who reside in the Draconis and Apodus star systems. They have little or no respect for anything but force, which they admire greatly. To make the Fradash your friends, you should consider killing most, but not all of them. In addition, they guard some kind of sacred relic at the star system Zeta Draconis, though we do not know the true nature of this artifact. The Fradash homeworld is at Delta Draconis.
Okay.
After the war, the Chengesku and the Mernherm chose to be slave shielded
Found that.
on Chengesu's homeworld at Procyon. We suspect that they are melding their two species to form some kind of new hybrid race, a race which may well be powerful enough to destroy the Ur-Quan single-handedly. However, by our calculations, this process will take many decades, if not centuries. Should you wish to talk to them, we recommend you invest in a hyperwave broadcasting system, which is powerful enough to penetrate the shield around their world.
Oh.
The Mycon are using this time, while the Ur-Quan have their attention elsewhere, to expand their sphere of influence as fast as possible. The Mycon colonize planets by launching top spore pods from orbit and injecting them under the planet's surface. Months later, after the spores have grown hundreds of thick, fibrous tendrils under the planet's crust, the tendrils suddenly thrust up out of the planet and create huge calderas. Not incidentally, filling the planet's atmosphere with the Mycon's preferred gases, clouds of superheated steam and sulfuric acid.
Well, how does that help us, though?
Months later, and inject the Mycon to expand. The Mycon are using this time, while the Ur-Quan have their attention elsewhere, to expand their sphere of influence as fast as possible. The Mycon colonize planets by launching top spore pods from orbit and injecting them under the planet's surface. Months later, after the spores have grown hundreds of thick, fibrous tendrils under the planet's crust, the tendrils suddenly thrust up out of the planet and create huge calderas. Not incidentally, filling the planet's atmosphere with the Mycon's preferred gases, clouds of superheated steam.
I'm not too sure.
Following the end of the war, the Androsynth began experimenting with interdimensional fatigue, a process which is related to your faster-than-light drive, but involves dimensions far more alien than hyperspace. They had just made a major breakthrough when they were suddenly wiped out by a race called the Ors, who appeared seemingly out of nowhere. Actually, we don't know what the Ors did to the Androsynth. They're just all gone. Following the end of the war, the Androsynth began experimenting with interdimensional fatigue, a process which is related to your faster-than-light drive, but involves dimensions far more alien than hyperspace. They had just made a major breakthrough when they were suddenly wiped out by a race called the Ors, who appeared seemingly out of nowhere. Actually, we don't know what the Ors did to the Anthrocentric. They're just all gone.
Wiped out by the ores.
The Arilulale are a mysterious race of IDF beings. IDF meaning interdimensional fatigue. They do not reside in this galaxy, or in fact, anywhere in IDF meaning interdimensional fatigue. They do not reside in this galaxy, or in fact, anywhere in this universe. While it is true that the Arilu are rarely seen far from the Colombe star group, they do make regular, secret visits to your world, and have done so for centuries. Ever since Earth was stayed shielded, they have focused their attention on the humans aboard the starbase, many of whom are now members of your crew. Though the Arilulale always smile and are never overtly hostile, we believe that they have a secret agenda, which somehow involves your planet Earth. These secret plans may or may not cause grief and woe to you Earthlings.
Alright, one last one.
Just under 20 years ago, the brave and suicidal Shofixi annihilated their species by exploding a precursor device, some kind of bomb, in the interior of their sun. The resulting storm of solar flares
We already knew this.
the life off the Shofixi homeworld, and incinerated over 100 Ur-Quan dreadnoughts which had just entered the system to conquer the Shofixi. In actuality, there are still at least a dozen Shofixi left alive in the galaxy. 1 or 2 are at Delta Gorno, guarding the dead
We already know this.
of their once beautiful world. Others can be found in Vox space.
We already know this. Oh well.
What else would you like to buy?
Well, what's interesting is that we know where we have to go here, and we got our fuel, so we should be fine. We got my notepad is so filled with notes. Okay, so Thredash, we want to go to. I'm gonna write this. Thredash. Delta Draconis. No. Our artifact on Zeta Draconis. Zeta Draconis. Oh, right there. Is this the most you've written for a game? No, Mega Man. I think when I did the Mega Man marathon, I had a lot of notes. Remember the Mega Notes notepad that I have? That showed up during the Arcanum stream when I kept crashing to desktop. I'm just gonna do a little quick check here. The Montreal Canadiens won 5-1. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. We back in, baby. We never left. The Ur-Quan better force field the Habs. That's a VIP comment right there. It was 3-1 when I had to stream. So they must have scored 2 really early. Well, I guess while I was streaming, the game was going, so. Where's the artifacts? Sweet, nothing's here. There are some biosigns. Oh, I can't collect too much. Wasn't there an artifact here? Didn't I pay good money for this? This information? Nothing. Nothing. I doubt we're going in a gas giant. Huh? It can't be on planet 1, right? It was on planet 1, of course. Oh my god. Captain, we have discovered some sort of alien shrine here on the surface. The building is immensely old, at least 2,000 years old. Inscribed around the perimeter of the cylindrical shrine are innumerable hieroglyphs which document the history of each of the 19 Threadash cultures. From what we've seen, we've learned that the Threadash have risen to starfaring technology at least 3 separate times only to nuke themselves again back into the Stone Age, again and again. The real surprise, Captain, was what we found inside the shrine. We knew the Thredash kept something down here, but we didn't know what it was until we went inside the shrine. The exact middle of the structure was a tall dais of white stone. At the top of this dais was an immense aqua gemstone. Ah, that's what we're looking for. The aqua helix. Somehow shaped into a flat, twisted ribbon like a DNA helix. The aqua helix emitted incredible light pulses, illuminating the cavernous shrine like a giant strobe light. At least it did, until Private Hendrix decided to see what would happen if he grabbed the artifact. The helix immediately ceased glowing and has remained quiescent ever since. We will bring the aqua helix back aboard the ship for further investigation. Okay. Well, that's freaking perfect. Now we can go... Oh, the Thredash have moved. That's funny. Now they lived in Delta Draconis. Kappa? Moo? New? Am I gonna have to write down Delta Draconis? Beta Draconis, Alpha Draconis, Eta, Delta.
So it's you, the thief, the skulking little human weasel.
Uh-oh.
We should not have left the Aqua Helix planet unguarded.
Uh-oh.
You have shown us a weakness in ourselves, and for that we thank you. But we desire the return of the Helix, and since I suspect you won't give it willingly, eat flaming death, you gravy-sucking pig.
Okay, guess we're not going to, Okay. Wow, they suck. Well, to be fair, we got, like, the best cannons we can buy.
Ahoy, stupid human! You are arrogant and absurd. You took our wonderful This makes us. You took our wonderful, ancient, sacred Aqua Helix and refused to return it. This makes us mad, extremely mad.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to meet thy doom, alien thief.
I mean, to be fair, we kind of did that. Yeah, the Vindicator is very strong now. We've got tracking bullets. We've got some of the best cannons. It didn't say don't kill them all, though. Hmm.
Ahoy, Snoop.
Okay. They don't like us. Confirmed. I wanted to run away, but he was too fast, so I'm like, oh. What am I gonna do? We're gonna fight now. Oh, no.
Ahoy, stupid human. You took off.
Oh. Oh, no. Alright, well, that answers that. Kill them all. I say kill them all. We keep getting sniped. All right. We heading out. The Thrasher, they're moving. They moving. We're gonna have to cut through the Ur-Quan space, though. So we know that the Arielu don't reside in the galaxy, but they reside in another space. Save. And the year's almost over. We've got so much done, but it's probably not enough. Yeah, they did tell us that the dimension is open on the 17th. So remember, I gotta scroll up. The yellow light Lynch Nas Plo, long thin creature that swallowed the huge beast. Supposedly it's here. That's what Report told us. Would Freeport lie? Not to me. And this looks like a yellow star, right? A little green, but... Nothing new here, though. We've seen these monsters before. Okay. We're on the area where supposedly this is where we can find the beasts that we need to save the Shofixti maidens. Supposedly. Oh no. Killed my cargo already. Wait, this is a monster. Okay, well, it's not here. Wait. Oh, shoot. That was a mistake. Is it not here? I think I missed a few planets here. Is it not here? Scan the gas planet, even though we can't really do anything here. Report did say it was here, right? Or am I crazy? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was somewhere else. I'm getting worried. Pretty sure I did this one. I gotta double check. Guess it's not here. I thought it was the yellow star. That's not it. Okay, well, it's not here. We'll check out the other planets then. If it's really not here, I'm gonna be like, uh-oh. I'm gonna have a stern talking to the Freeport, taking me to a random ass planet. He knows we don't got time. I think he got my ass. For real, for real. Where are you, Shofixty maidens? He truly is maidenless. Oh. Kind of weird drift there. What was that about? Biosigns. Okay. Did I miss a planet? This one. No, we did that one. Alright, well, there's 2 more planets. Surely one of these babies has what we need, right? Oh. Not here. That would be funny if I found a rainbow world, though. We're looking for the Shofixty maidens, and it turns out we find a rainbow world. That would be pretty sick. Sweet nothing, alright. Well. What are we looking at? We did this one. Maybe we go check out the yellow one? They are. We know. They're, the Admiral Zex has them, and he wants a rare beast from where we are right now. And, he's located in Alpha Serenkov. The wiki says Delta Linsis. Well, we're in Delta Linsis, so turns out we're on our way there. What a world. Oh, it doesn't look anything new here. Oh, is this what it is? Report from surface. We have finally trapped the hideous beast, which has been so hard to capture these past few days. I swear we emptied our stun batteries into that thing over a dozen times before it finally slowed down. A few more shots to its barbed head and it went down. But we only had a few seconds to get it into the magnetic restraints before it started thrashing around again. Even as I make this report, that damn monster is shrieking like a steam engine and trying to tear its way free. I hope we know what we're doing, bringing that thing aboard. It gets free inside the ship, Captain. Well, I don't want to think about it. Returning to ship. All right, let's go get those maidens. Star map. We're going through the whole damn thing. I don't... Oh, the funk. What are you guys doing there? Oh, I'll write this down. Delta Linsis. Even though we don't need it in the future. If someone ever plays Ur-Quan Masters, oh, I'm gonna give them so much information. We're just cutting through the whole Ur-Quan space. Wonder if you could take on a dreadnought? Possibly. I think we have the firepower now. Banging tunes, yeah. The hyperspace music is so good. So once we get the Shafixti maidens, we bring them to that one guy that's defending the planet. He repopulates his country solo. And then we bring them to talk to the other guys. Have them join us. And hopefully stop the funk from dying. Possibly. Let's check the star map just in case. Bonk.
Why am I so blessed? My favorite friends, the humans, are back. Captain, it is good to see you again. You humans are so interesting, so beautiful. You know, I have many pictures of your species. I keep them on my walls to inspire me.
Hey, Gooner. We've captured the hideous monster from Delta Lensis. Let us make an exchange.
Ah, a most excellent piece of news. My chiton rasps and moistens with excitement. I have been looking forward to this for so long. My subordinates stand ready to receive the beast from your ship, Captain. Effect its transfer, and then we shall give you the maidens you desire.
Zex, aren't you forgetting something? The Shofixti Maidens?
Yes, no problem. Even now my subordinates are bringing them up from the surface. So let's not waste time. Send that delightful beast over immediately.
We believe in one-for-one trades. We will transfer the beast when we see the maidens. The beast is all yours. Be careful, he's a killer.
Captain, we are both creatures of honor. If I say that the Shofixi maidens are on their way up from the surface, then they are. You will have them shortly. Accept my word. Now please, Captain, the beast.
Sure.
Ah, my new child is on board. Such a big one, isn't he? And so frisky. I am delighted beyond words that you have given me the beast, Captain. But I am afraid that there has been a slight change.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Regrettable, but necessary. Oh, my beautiful, luscious human. I had thought that the hideous, violent monster you have given me would complete my collection of ugliness, my menagerie of monsters. I was wrong. You, my human love, are the most vile, the most fierce, and wretched. My collection could never be complete without you. I need you, Captain. But alas, I fear you will not give your consent willingly. Am I right? Therefore, Sub-Commander Dax, terminate communications. Warm up my modified intruder. Engage the precursor warp nullifier. Prepare for battle. Sub-Commander, why has my main console become inoperative? The transmit mode is locked. What do you mean the central system computer is damaged? How? The beast escaped? No, Sub-Commander, this is impossible. It couldn't escape from our strongest containment system. It's what? Decks 5 and 6? 11 crewmen? Sound the alarms, you fool. Where is it now? Engineering report. Engineering. Sub-Commander, seal bulkhead. Sub-Commander, are you listening to me? What are you staring at? Pay attention, Sub-Commander. Give me a report on its position. What are you staring at? Behind me? What?
Okay, that's pretty funny. Report from the surface. In the Vux Commander's menagerie, we have found what appears to be functioning cryotanks containing a dozen bipedal creatures. We can't be sure, but through the tank's fogged viewports, we think we can see young Shofixti females inside. We have transferred the cryotanks to the lander, who are now returning to the ship. I mean, to be fair, serves him right. He was about to screw me over. I'm worried about the fakunks. Hopefully I'll have enough time to stop them from dying. Stupid birds.
Greetings, Captain. It is good to see you again.
I have an important duty for you to perform.
That be.
What do you think about procreating wildly? I can give you the opportunity to replenish your species.
I am intrigued, Captain. But what are you talking about?
We have obtained females of your species. We have made available a bevy of fecund Tropixty nubiles. What do you say to rat babes galore?
Great reaping mouth of happiness! You shall be honored forever, Captain, as the savior of the Tropixty race. I have been granted the ultimate reward, duty. This humble warrior will take the Tropixty maidens you possess, gently wake them, and then perform ribald feats of unsurpassed fertility. With their consent, of course.
Of course.
Our people shall be reborn. Your name shall be recorded in our most sacred writings for all time. Thank you, Captain, and farewell. I have urgent business to attend to.
Oh no, they're gone! Okay, what if we... try to save them? Actually, let's save. Here. If we run into the fakunks... or they're stupid as hell. Tell them to head back. They might be screwed.
Welcome back. All our coherent destructors are currently offline, but if you care to hold your present course and speed, one will be free to annihilate you shortly.
Please forgive us.
Said that just because you want stuff from us monks. You didn't really mean it.
No. I don't even remember what you guys do. Doesn't really matter though. Yeah, supposedly they're not super good. Can't save them. I mean, there is something we can do. No, we couldn't do that. The only way... we'd have to go all the way... Once we get our fuel, we go all the way down. Or we go directly. The thing is, even so... We can save... We can save a few days, and maybe that's all we need. Because if we intercept the Yehat and tell them, yeah, you shouldn't go say hello, they'll probably head back. Maybe. That's true. We saved 7 days, which is not that much. It's not that much. They're already there. I don't think the funks are gonna die. We'll see. Maybe we can intercept them. But hey there, Jartsa. How you doing? The Funk are gonna die. I don't have the time to save them. Yeah, the problem is, like, we have to cross the whole space to go to, move to the next galaxy. Yeah, if we could. Because this takes too long. Unless there's a crack in space somewhere we can use, that we can hyper jump like 3 months. I highly doubt it, though. I didn't think the Funk would go like that again. Yeah, we saved like a few days. They're right there, man.
Why am I?
Yeah, we always talked to you.
Ah,
Got the monster.
oh yes. Can you? I'm they said what?
I'm just hoping I can intercept them. If not, well, they're gonna die. Not much I can do. Stupid ass hippie birds. I told them not to go.
we have set out to return home. Home to our loving but misguided brothers and sisters. Please, do not try to stop us this time. We are firm in our resolve.
You left your home star system unguarded.
Nothing but material possessions, Captain. We, the Kunk, having risen to the 99th second plane Placethead, are far beyond trapping our spiritual needs with crude matter.
No!
Human yet frail. What is it?
May come as a shock that shall fix the reborn.
Being a true thing, there will be many changes, but we are a species long. You must be proving these. Send the show fixed to us as a way of proof.
Will not subject one of my officers to such danger. How will I know you won't just kill him?
Trick then, isn't it? Human, we have been patient with you up to this point. You're most skilled.
Damn it. God damn it. Stupid birds. Yeah, we got a shield. Well, we don't have one right here.
Frick, your lying tongue has doomed you.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, it doesn't matter because the Funk are still gonna die. We have to find a way to make them go. Yeah, we can't get that. We can't get the ship and come back here in time. I mean, we're still gonna get the other guys with us, the Yahat, but the Funk will die. Which is not something I want.
We have set out to return home.
This is a bad time to travel.
Yes. We are so glad you warned us. No time to lose. We'll see you back.
Oh, thank God.
System. Bye.
They're heading back. We saved their asses again. Oh, thank goodness. Goodness me. Now, how long is it going to take to repopulate the Shofixty race? I'm going to laugh if they still die. No, they're still alive. They should be dead by now, and they're not. Bro? Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Greetings, Captain. It is good to see you again.
Are you ready to bang?
What might that be?
What do you think about procreating wildly?
I am intrigued, Captain. But what are you talking about?
We have obtained females of your species.
Great reaping mouths of happiness! You shall be honored forever, Captain, as the savior of the Shofixty race. I have been granted the ultimate reward, duty. This humble warrior will take the Shofixty maidens you possess, gently wake them, and then perform ribald feats of unsurpassed. Your name shall be recorded. Thank you.
Bro's gonna be busy. Now, what do we do here? Guess we leave them a few days. The Funkunk have to go back, so we can go to Seoul. Then we'll come back here. Hopefully we'll see other starships. We grab one. We go see the other guys.
Good to see you again, Captain. More fuel for the fire, eh, Captain? That last load should keep it blazing. The analysis reads as follows. Subject, Aqua Helix device. Data, this device is composed of a light blue super hard substance which rates Mohs 13. The object is composed of a flat ribbon of homogeneous material approximately 1 meter in length, and it is twisted in a perfect helix. Focused ion and nucleomagnetic scans reveal little about its interior. Summary: unknown design, unknown origin, unknown function. The next entry in the analysis is subject, Slilandro probe destruct code sequence. Data. This is a complex sequence of program instructions using an encryption sequence similar in some ways to the rolling fung algorithm. Summary: when a Slilandro probe approaches, open a hailing frequency, wait for a response, and then transmit the code. The next entry in the analysis is subject, Ur-Quan warp pod. Data. This unit appears to be the core for the starboard warp pod of an Ur-Quan dreadnought. It is surprisingly similar to our own warp cores, but it generates a much stronger, tighter field than the equipment we have on our cruisers. Summary: for us, the warp pod is little more than a curiosity, though you may find some useful application for it in the future.
Oh, okay.
That's the end of our scientist's report. Farewell, Captain.
Didn't really help us there. Pull her up. Oh my god. Because I want to buy a new set of gun. New set of gun. Right. Okay, so the Funk are moving. We'll head back to Delta Gorno. I don't know how much time I have left, though. Now we gotta go see the Druge. Find the last piece of the thingy. Yeah, to help out the Utwigs. I guess they haven't... They're not done yet? I mean, their planets did get wiped, so if he was to start anew, basically, probably wouldn't do it here, right? Well, I'll check out Epsilon Giorno. No. Where do they go? I can't believe I saved the funks, though. That was unbelievable. Yeah, me too. Well, they're not here. Oh my god. What a bio. We don't care about that. Alright, I'll just reload. But we're in Earth. Okay, well, if we're not going there... Where is... God damn it. That, oh, it's over there. Shit. Okay, that's kind of far. What about... What about that, Columbe? Over there. I mean, we'll go check it out. Because Tanaka's not, he hasn't repopulated his race yet. Took a day off from gooning. There's also, the poor Zot Fog pit that we, kinda left them hanging. Oh my god, yeah, we ain't going there. Arcturus 1 is where there's the other... What's it called? Hyperwave module on Moon. Lumbe. They said Columbe and Radash, not Radash, Columbe and Andresenkar. There's a rip in space. So I guess we have to go in hyperspace on the 17th. Here? No. Who's this?
Hello, my little one. I am so pleased to
Who's
see
this?
you. You have done well for yourself. It is gratifying.
I know who you are. You're the Arilu. I'll be. It's the Arilu.
You are very clever. Yes, I am Arilu Lalile, and I suppose it has been a very long time since you've met one of my kind. I imagine you humans are still very short-lived. How sad. Ah well, to answer your question, we chose to cease our efforts with the Alliance of Free Stars when it seemed that there was no longer any threat to our Earthlings. I am pleased to see that you, from outside the slave shield, survived. You seem healthy.
What are you doing in this region of space?
Many places at many times. This place is an easy place. One of the 10 easy places. At different times, we explore different easy places. That is our way. Oh, I can see from the look in your eyes that I have confused you. I am silly. Please disregard my words.
What are you exploring for in these easy spaces?
We seek to trap the moon, but they dark and leap.
You cannot trap Nung. Do not even try. I do not think you can even touch them. You are not quite solid enough.
Okay, you trap these nungy things, then what?
We let them go, of course. Nung do not like to be confined. Captain, these things we talk about, they are unimportant to you. They are as dreams. Our words should address your universe, not ours.
What exactly is your connection with Earth and humans?
You are curious. That is a promising quality. How can I describe our relation to humans? Never doubt our motives, Captain. Your well-being is of paramount concern to every Aryan. Surely you know that it was the day after humanity joined the Alliance of Three Stars that we appeared in the open for the first time. This was no coincidence. We wanted to protect you. Once we saw that you were, well, safe, we decided to tend to other business for a short while. Believe me, Captain, we have known each other for a very long time. You might even say that we knew the first human.
We still struggle against the Ur-Quan. Can you help us?
Ships and weapons, blood and bones? No. Too many shipmates were forcibly discorporated in the last conflict. Our cooperation is not necessary. You are the focus. However, knowledge transcends reality perimeters, and this we can share with you. An example, to discover the nature of the red probes, seek creatures who inhabit a world with no surface.
Goodbye, Arilu.
Well, child.
Well, we already know that. We already know about the red probes, Arilu.
Ah, our human friend, please let us chat a while. It has been so many years since I last visited your Earth, so long since I glided across your open fields under the light of a full moon. Tell me of Earth. Tell me of what I have. Oh, I forget myself. How silly. You were born on the distant world Unzerwald. I have visited there much more recently.
Can you give us any more
The
information?
Mycon change and reform worlds with their deep children. These changes affect others, unfortunately. The fate of your world and your heart relate to these matters.
Oh.
You have painted our pictures on cave walls, erected standing stones and pyramids for us. You have wondered at our signs to each other in your wheat fields, and written books about our more personal endeavors when we allowed you to recall our examinations. We have a history together, Captain, and you have come a long way. But I must tread carefully. You are not ready for everything, and I fear that you would not understand what was best for you.
Huh.
Farewell.
Goodbye, Arilu. Seems like the Mycons are going to be a problem. Is this the Arilu again?
Hello, my clever child. We have met again. Your people are... Hello, my clever child. We have met again, and I am pleased. Your people are so beautiful, so unspoiled. Your instincts are like perfume. Your motives a shimmering crystal.
Can you give us more
The
information?
carnate forces of Ur-Quan and Korra are twined about the memory of pain. They respond to these words. Hold, what you are doing to us is wrong. Why do you do this thing?
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good.
As you know, we never revealed where in the galaxy one could find our homeworld. There was a good reason. We are not from your space or your time. Some of you are more broad thinkers, refer to such realms as other dimensions. Though trivialized, this is a suitable metaphor for your intellect. Perhaps you know of the Ors, like us. They are dimensional travelers, but that is where our similarity ends. Do not trust the Ors, my human captain. They are dangerous. But as to your question, our relationship, to call our interaction with your kind an experiment, would be much too simple and impersonal. Let us just say that we have a vested interest in your development. You are one of our extended family, just as other sentients in other dimensions have their extended families. We are proud of you as you would be of your children. And someday, well, I have said too much already. Well, child.
Alright, the ores can be a problem. Okay.
Last night as you slept, I touched your face and you smiled. But now you frown. A pity. Smiling is healthier. The enemy of your enemy is your friend, at least for a time. You already know more than is appropriate. In fact, you may
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Fortunate complication. You have been in the stars for much time. Do you seek the doorway, or are you just passing through? Remember, you can only go over, naturally, for the 3 days it is open. How to find it? Look on your star map from 17 through 20. The variable star shall be your guide.
Variable star, what does that mean?
Child. Did you desire this meeting, Captain, or did we?
I don't know, Arilu, you keep running into me.
The enemy of your enemy is your friend, at least for a time. Farewell, child.
Whoa! Alright, 17th. Oh, there is something. Oh, there is something. Get out of the way!
Did you desire this meeting, Captain, or did we? The enemy of your... Farewell, child.
Oh, hello. What the hell is quasi-space? What the hell is this? Something here. Okay.
Ha-ha! Our clever ward has found our nook in time. You are the first brave human. No others have made the trip. This is our home world, Polyalorofoli, nestled safe in this true space eddy. The portal you pass through is a rarity, a natural point of interdimensional fatigue. We use these phenomena to speed our transit through the realities. We are wondering, have you met with the Ungar recently? We entrusted an injured talking pet into their care, and we were curious about its progress.
So what did happen at the end of the world? At the end of the war?
Forgive us if we forget the importance you attach to such events as this. Our context is infinitely broader than yours in scope, both in space and time. Nevertheless, to please you, I shall try to recall. Yes, now I remember. Here is the sequence. The Ur-Quan fleets have moved through your solar system, and you are defeated. Your people make the choice not to fight with and for the Ur-Quan. A shield is cast about your world. Your people are now safe. This makes us happy. The Armada departs your star system and moves toward the remaining Alliance members. Ourselves, the Cyrene, the Yehat, and their adopted Shofixti. The Yehat and Shofixti withdraw to Delta Gorno, but they do not permit the Cyrene to follow. We are content with the flow of events and leave the area to return here. From our perspective, this sequence of events ends here.
What about the Ur-Quan? What are they up to?
Soon after the Ur-Quan defeated the Yehat and imprisoned the Cyrene and Beetlejuice, their siblings arrived to initiate the doctrinal conflict. This battle continues as we speak.
Oh, what was that?
Soon after the Ur-Quan,
Irene in Betelgeuse.
Cyrene and Beetlejuice, their siblings, arrived to initiate the doctrinal conflict. This battle continues as we speak.
What exactly have you been doing on Earth?
You desire honesty. It is given. We have visited your world for many thousands of years into your species' past. We have changed things, made modifications.
What did you change and modify on Earth, and why?
Our motives are multiple, our desires complex. Part of what we do on Earth is for your own protection. There are parasites, creatures who dwell beyond. They have names, but you do not know them. They would like to find you, but they are blind to your presence unless you show yourselves. The Androsynths showed themselves, and something noticed them. There are no more Androsynths now, only Ors.
Sounds creepy. Please go on.
No. In a way, ignorance is your armor, your best protection. They cannot see you now. They cannot smell you. Much of our work with your people involved making you invisible, changing your smell. If I tell you more, you will look where you could never look before. And while you are looking, you can and will be seen. You do not want to be seen.
You said you had much to give my people. Can you be more specific?
As you know, we live in a dimension adjacent to hyperspace, which we call quasi-space. Our ships move between these dimensions through weaknesses in the interdimensional fabric. Although many such weaknesses, or portals, exist which lead from our dimension, quasi-space, to various locations in hyperspace, there is only one naturally occurring portal, which will transport a ship from hyperspace to quasi-space. We therefore find it convenient to generate our own portals artificially, with focused dimensional fatigue rays. As a sign of our long-standing relationship with your species, we would happily fit your vessel with a portal spawner of its own.
Portal spawner?
The ship is so massive, our units would be ineffective. However, we suspect you may find a sufficiently powerful warp pod, a key element in a portal spawner, in the wreck of the Ur-Quan Dreadnought on the 7th.
Oh, we already got that.
Bring that warp pod back here, and we will prepare a portal spawner for your vessel.
We have obtained the warp pod.
What a surprise! As we have always said, humans are a most resourceful and clever species. We are so proud of you, but don't worry that you shall have to wait. We are prepared. Even now, our technical personnel are equipping your ship with a custom version of our portal spawner device. The device is usable only in hyperspace. Whenever it is activated, the spawner will focus several interdimensional heat beams adjacent to your vessel, opening a temporary hole into quasi-space. Move quickly through the portal. After your ship has passed into quasi-space, you can choose any of the nearby portals which lead back to hyperspace, thus saving you.
Oh.
Be keenly aware of this fact. The spawner requires a great deal of energy to function. We estimate that each time you use the device, it will consume 10 of your fuel units.
You mentioned a talking pet. How did you find one?
We are an endlessly curious species, and we spend much of our time on, how should I say, reconnaissance missions. During one such trip, we witnessed the crash landing of an Ur-Quan dreadnought on the surface of Alpha Pavonis 7. Normally, when an Ur-Quan vessel is disabled, it automatically engages self-annihilation circuits to prevent other species from learning the Ur-Quan's technological secrets. In this case, however, these circuits must have failed. The dreadnought did not disintegrate on impact. We landed to explore the wreckage, and were amazed to find a survivor, a talking pet. As you may know, the Ur-Quan use these non-sentient creatures for the task of interspecies translation, a task the Ur-Quan find ultimately demeaning. The talking pet was severely injured, and we did what we could for the poor creature. But it grew clear that without superior measures, the talking pet would die. We turned to the Unga, whom we have known for many centuries. Their bioscience skills are far superior to our own. The Unga promised to do what they could and let us know how the pet fared. We have not heard from the Unga since. Perhaps if you are traveling through their stars, you can ask them for us.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, clever child.
Oh, shit. Okay. We can now make portals and go through space. Super space. I don't know where this goes. But if it's next to the Shofixty, I'll be happy. Because I'm going to assume this is a condensed map. Right? And with that, we can probably hit a lot of planets that we couldn't or wouldn't. You know, that means we could have been here before, get the tech, then teleport to the other place, and then stop the funk before they were, like, halfway there. Okay, where am I? Oh shit, I am not in the right spot. Okay. How do I make a portal? Okay. Well, that was not the right space. What about here? Oh, man. I'm right in the Ilrath? Am I gonna have to write down every spot? Okay, where are we? Where are we? Oh, Christ. Yeah, that is not a good place to be. I don't think I'm at the right spot again. Oh my god, I'm freaking up here. I'm next to Vega. What? I keep getting worse. Now let's reload. Wait, the Ilrath area was the closest one? Well, cool, but that is not where I want to be. Five, 15. For this one. Is there one near Seoul? And we're here, but that's not really where I want to be. .506. 506. Now this is going to give us a lot of movement. So now our travels have to be a lot more focused. I don't know how many years we have left. Probably not that much. All right. No, we used some fuel. Oh, maybe. I'm not actually 100% sure.
Welcome back, Captain. I know you're busy, but I've got some news. Good news, Captain. With no announcement, a small fleet of Arilu Lalile popped into space adjacent to our starbase, scaring the hell out of the deep radar operator. But right now, I could kiss every one of those pale little weirdos because they gave us 3 skip vessels. Also, the Shofixti have returned. Their ships can now be built in our shipyards. With their vast numbers swelling our ranks, we won't have to worry about running out of able-bodied crew. And I'm sure their volunteers will reduce the cost for new crew.
Hey, let's go!
The analysis reads as follows. Subject, quasi-space portal spawner. Data, device is a hybrid of different alien technologies including Arilu and Ur-Quan elements. Our tests show that this device temporarily creates a weakness in the fabric between hyperspace and a different unidentified dimension. The energy cost of this process is extreme, and since the unit's power supply is self-contained, we cannot estimate how long it will remain functional. Summary: use of this device will permit a starship to make transit to a different dimension. The hazards and benefits of this process are impossible to gauge without field study. That's the end of our scientist's report. Be careful out there, Captain.
Let's sell some ships. Go fix the scout. There we go. So with that, we can now save the funks, presumably. All right, I do believe we're going to call it there for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you next time, which is tomorrow, for some... I do believe we're playing Valkyrie Profile and Mech Warrior, a new game. So tune into that if you're interested. And on that, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.